I'm Teddy and welcome to the Beary kitchen. Today we're trying out a new challenge of mine, which is that big old list of recipes I have in my notes app. And the first one will be the steamed milk bun. My first time having this was like a dessert at a Chinese restaurant. I can kind of keep perceiving it as a dessert, but it can be made with so many different things, which I'm gonna definitely explore with. But right now we're gonna actually just try experimenting and making it. I even bought me a bamboo steamer, so I'm gonna I got even got into the history of it. Like, let's say it started during the Zhou dynasty, and it was originally called a steam bun or Montao. Basically, it was just made with flour and water. It was easily stored and transported, which is like, you know, the goal. It doesn't spoil, keep it going, you know, might as well, and you can eat it. Yeah, it was and it's really fluffy. I don't know if it was fluffy then. Probably was. It was just a little fluffy little cloud of love and happiness, and, you know, food that kept you going essentially. But with that being said, and now it's made with like yeast, flour, butter, and that's all these little additives and add-ons. And I'm excited to try it out. I liked it the first time. I actually not even just liked it. I loved it the first time I had it. Like, I would eat at that restaurant consistently on a weekly basis just for that steamed milk bun. So let's get our aprons on and try to get this going. So I figured out that you can make this with a stand mixer or by hand. I decided stand mixer, especially since the kneading could take up to 5 to 7 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna go with the stand mixer. So first I'm gonna just heat up my milk and butter and water and get that to a decent situation, because when I get the flour and sugar and yeast sifted together, it gives time for this to cool down. Yeah, this butter is like room temperature, so this shouldn't take too long to actually get good either. Yeah, plop it out. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Always scoop as much as you can, y'all. Be efficient for oneself. Let me scooping it onto the counter. Okay, so now I'm gonna just get this combined up. I could have used a whisk, but I'm gonna just use a spoon because really the aeration part of a whisk is not really necessary. And this is really just melting down the butter. So I'm gonna let that do its thing. We're gonna start with the sugar. Now a little bit of salt. Next is gonna be the yeast. And I don't know if that needs to be sifted, but I tend to sift everything just because I don't think it hurts. Once I find out it hurts, you know. Now we're gonna be sifting the flour in increments. And make sure to really rub that sifter to get everything through. Now I'm including that butter, milk, and water mixture into the KitchenAid. I'm going to add in the dough. I'm basically combining all of this right now. It's going to take a while. and I ended up just having to hold the KitchenAid, and I needed this for about 7 to 9 minutes. I added a dash of a more water milk mixture just to make sure everything got included. Been going for about 7 minutes now. It definitely looks way more combined than before. I just want to get the gluten together and all combined and happy. Then I'm going to get a towel, cover it up, and let it rest for about an hour, 2 hours. During that time, I'm going to work on some cakes, and we're going to get these steamed milk buns done, y'all. It has been about 2 hours now. My dough has risen, as you can see. I'm going to knock it down, get it, roll it a bit. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of flour on my hands and flour here, just so we keep it good. Okay, gonna take that. So technically what we just went through was our first rise. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna really just kind of mold it into like a rectangular thing, because once I start rolling, you'll see what I'm gonna do. I saw this technique on someone. I've seen this technique consistently, so I hope it is helpful and works well. And then I'm gonna take it. I try to go off of memory what I saw in the videos. However, they came out a little lumpy, which means that somewhere around this part, I definitely goofed up a bit. Could have used more flour, used less of that like finger motion. I was just trying to make sure it was smooth, and maybe I should have just rolled it more and did flour, which I will do next time. So definitely try to get that like proper bun smooth shape. But you know, I was able to chop them up and use my bench scraper to get them as formatted as possible. And you know, they came out decent. They look kind of like the buns that I bought. Like they were close. I did kind of had to figure out like the Tetris of getting them into the bamboo steamer. I do like the bamboo steamer a lot. You know, really good. It lets them rise and do their thing. I had a little bit of extra, so I was tested the rest of them out with my metal steamer just to see how it goes. I didn't put any parchment paper. Okay, so now it's been an hour. My metal ones didn't rise that well, but everything in the bamboo did rise very nicely. I will say this isn't as smooth as other things, but you know, let's see how the steam, it reacts with the steam. I think it all should be fine. And I have two different setups ready. So I'm gonna get this one on this. And this one. And then I'm also going to pop a thing of paper towel in between each side. Yes. So I'm gonna let those steam for about 10 minutes and hope they turn out great, y'all. And I'm gonna get the condensed. So it's been about 12 minutes. I'm going to take these off. I should probably like not, yeah. Then this one I'm just going to, ooh, shit. Drop that right there. And I use the paper towel trick to make sure my items had enough steam coming all the way. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so they done steamed up. We're gonna see. We're gonna let them cool for a minute right now because they are super duper hot. I'm gonna let this be covered and release some of its steam and do its thing. Yeah. Then we will come back and get like a little photo shoot and then do a test try. And I'm gonna open up this can of condensed milk and we're gonna get it going, y'all. So this sweet condensed milk I got, yeah, this is like way interesting. I'm gonna actually mix this with some milk. Okay, yeah, now that's looking more. Oh Lord. Okay. Like a bit of a mess. Okay. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna pour the rest of the milk water mixture into it. I'm just going to pour this into this. I'm actually gonna put the pretty ones on the plate for the photo. You know, the obvious thing to do. Will the clock work? Yes. I'm actually gonna want to try one now, so I'm gonna try it with the actual sweet condensed milk without any milk in it. It's very dark. Which gets me, like, this is getting it to me. You're gonna enjoy it. There's like a, there's a oomph to it. I guess I do prefer it with the milk. And there we have it, y'all. Steamed milk buns. These were really interesting. I will say, just time. Like anything with yeast is just all about time and paying attention to time and, you know, all that jazz. I definitely want to learn how to make smoother ones. I tasted one already. I'm a big fan. I'm so happy with how these turned out. Thank you so much for watching. You know, all I have to say is tell your friends, tell your co-workers, tell anybody who you know would enjoy this fun, and maybe you learned something new. And if you know anything, drop it in the comments and let me know. I'm here to learn and grow with you guys in this journey, this messy journey. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, the steamed milk buns. I hope you tried at home. They were so good. And honestly, just have a great day, y'all. And stay breezy.